Good morning, everyone. I think, well, it's not quite good morning, good afternoon, everyone. This is day 3 of coping with Corona. It's all going very well here. Although I did actually, I was actually awake in the middle of the night last night, so I don't know what that was. It could be the nap I took in the hammock yesterday afternoon might have caused that. So, as you can see, we're trying to keep it stress-free here at the Steve Bouton Ceramic Studio. Today I'll be showing you a video. After this there'll be a video of me packaging some pots up that are going. I'm lucky enough I've sold some work on Etsy overnight. Some of the pots that I put on Etsy yesterday, if you saw yesterday's video, they've sold. They go off to Holland, which is quite good. Postal services is still working, so they've all been packaged up. I've just done a quick video of that, showing you how I parcel up and how I package it up, because there's more than just making pots in this job. You have to be sort of clay mixer, potter, maker, firer, packager, advertiser, you know. Being a potter isn't just throwing pots on the wheel. I mean, the wheel bit is the most enjoyable bit for me, but that's like 10% of the job. You know, a good 20-30% of the job is advertising, internet, doing things like this, promoting yourself. With the Etsy shop, you have to make sure that you link it to social media. I've got friends who are on Etsy and they don't sell anything at all, but no, I do quite well. But you have to link it to the social media. You have to build a demand up. You have to engage with the customers. The whole thing I like about doing shows and doing sales to the public is the face-to-face bit, and this is my face-to-face bit. When I can't go out because we're locked up now through this virus problem, and meet people, and we're not going to be able to do shows, this is my way of talking to my customers. You know, and if you're one of my customers, thank you for buying pots. You're keeping a self-employed man in business. Let me carry on doing what I'm doing. So that's it. So today, yesterday I threw some tea bowls. This is black clay. I'll explain it to you when you see the video. And I've just hand carved them. I've just done a quick video. That'll follow now. And then there's the packaging part of the video that you'll see in a moment as well. And how I go about my packaging and what my thought process is behind it, because you have to, you know, I can't just chuck things in a box and send it. You have to add a bit of thought to it. So I'll be doing that. Hope you're all doing well. Third day in, it's still a bit weird. Still very quiet around here. Usually there's a lot of people about. There's none about now. And I'm saying that next door neighbour's just off for his walk. So yeah, it's difficult, you know. I'm starting to miss people, you know. One person in particular, I miss you very much, but I'll talk to you later. We'll get through this. And that's it really for today. I hope you all took on the question from yesterday, which was what's the difference between Temmaku and Celadon. It's basically the same glaze, but the answer is that Celadon has 2% iron and Temmaku has 10% iron. So that's the only difference in the glaze recipe. Today's question, if you want to look at it, you want to put the answers in the comments and make a comment, is what's the difference between oxidation firings and reduction firings? Now these are all fairly simple ones, but as the week goes by I'm going to get more and more difficult ones for you to ask. Some of them are going to be asked because I don't know the answer, so I'll be asking questions of you to help me out. So I'll be one or two things that I put on for that. So stay safe. Hope everybody's happy. If you're struggling and you want to chat, just give me a call. Send some messages through. I think this is working. People are enjoying it, and I'm enjoying it. It passes the day on. Okay, and okay, the interesting bit now to follow. Action. Hi everyone. Just parcelling up some pots to go off to Holland. Someone's kindly bought 2 of the new tea bowls that came out the other day, which is good. They're off from the Etsy site. I'm just going to go through and show you how I package them up. It's all part of my daily routine. I don't package parcels every day, obviously. It'd be nice if I was selling parcels every day, it'd be really good. But once I've had a firing and I upload stuff onto Etsy, I usually have a bit of a rush of pots, and 2 or 3 parcels a week go out, and then it slows down a bit till I put some more on. So I buy my boxes in bulk. This is a big one because I've got to get two pots in it. But the normal sized one that I buy, this is a 6x6, which is big enough for 1 T-bowl. It's usually go out in singles, but I've got some slightly larger ones here that will go out when I have multiples or slightly bigger pots. So that's it. What I do is wrap them individually. I bubble wrap by the 100 metres. Get through bubble wrap. I know there's people are keen on renewable alternatives, and I'm looking into that. But so far this is what I need to do. So parcelled up the one way. Check the other. You can't be too careful with bubble wrap. It's nice that business can go on. I do quite well on Etsy. I think what's important is you need good social media coverage. It's important to get the message out to people and know that you've actually got things available in the shop. You can't just put stuff on Etsy and hope for the best. You need to link it to social media. That's what I try to do. One goes in there. One goes in next to it. And what I've got here is some cardboard that I use. It's an old, I think it's an old TV, flat screen TV box. So I just keep them. And these go in the sides just to protect them, because it's going outside the UK. I try and double box or double wall them. So that's that bit. Goes in there. So that's that sorted. The more protection you can put in, the better. Now I shall split this down here and fold it in a bit, but that's that bit done ready now. And then what I do as well now is I add a personalised card. I think it's important to add a personal touch and to thank people personally, and not just ship things out with generic printed things. I think if you can just hand paint or hand write a thank you card, it makes all the difference. It makes people think that they're, you're making a contact with them even though you're not actually physically talking to them there. So I'm just going to rearrange the camera and I'll show you how I do this. Okay, I've got a Japanese calligraphy brush here, and I just do a little hand drawn bamboo card. This is something quite simple I've worked out over the last couple of years. A bird, and then my stamp, and that's the card there. I hope you can see it. Okay, and then we just right on the inside, thank you. The delivery details and the receipt goes inside it, and that's it. Then it goes in the box and we wrap it up. So I'm just going to write this card now, and then we'll just finish wrapping it. Okay, so that's the card, and receipt goes in there. Inside the box. It's just a question of folding and wrapping it up. That's it. I also, what I do is just add it to just keeping it all as professional as possible. I print off the delivery address, don't handwrite anything. I handwrite the note inside. Goes in a plastic cover. So that's that sorted. And then belt and braces, I just put clear tape over the top of that. It's a bit flimsy. That's it, ready to go. I'll take that today, go off in the post. Like I say, it's off to Holland. Thank you, the person that's bought it. I'm not mentioning names because, you know, personal privacy and all that sort of thing. But in these difficult times, it's nice to be able to keep the business going. Okay, talk to you later. Okay, I'm just carving foot rings in these pots here. They've got irregular rims. The way I threw them yesterday, I altered them. I didn't do a video of the throwing of these yesterday, unfortunately. I was just caught up with getting on with things, but just a question of carving the edge with a wooden tool that I made years ago.